Yo, what's up guys, it's Plafical here, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the best budget gaming PCs for Fortnite Battle Royale. So what I will do is showcase the 3 different gaming PCs which each having a different price tag on it. But anyways, the first one will be around 800, then the second one will be around 900, and the third one will be around 1000. Keep in mind that this is in US dollars, but anyways, last but not least, I will show my system which was around $600, and I will test my FPS in a Fortnite arena game. But before we get started, make sure to use code PLAFICAL in the item shop, like and subscribe, and join my Discord server, which I'm trying to get to 1,000 members. But anyways, let's get into the video now. Alright guys, all you want to do is just go to Google, and then just look at this amazing background. No, I'm just playing. But go to Google, search up Amazon. Oh, that's not Amazon, but... and then press on this link obviously, or whatever link that works, and then in my cart I will have all 3 of the game PCs. I'll have the link in the description as well to all 3 game PCs, but let's get started with the first one. Alright guys, so the first PC is an HP Pavilion gaming desktop computer. I'm not reading this whole thing out, I'm just reading this. And it has this Ryzen 5 3500. So I have a Ryzen 5 2600, so I have the version before this. But this is the 3500, so it's kind of like the one under 3600, but it's still actually really good. And then for the graphics card, we have an AMD Radeon RX 5500 with 4GB of VRAM, and this is basically an equivalent to the 1650, if you know what card that is. I actually have a 1650 Super, so basically a downgrade version of mine, but the 1650 is actually not that bad. It's actually pretty underrated. But for RAM in this computer, we're gonna have 8GB, which is upgradable in the future. As you can see, it has 8GB DDR4, and then it has, this is the speed, 2666, which is not that bad either, to be honest. I used to have that RAM speed actually. But as you can see here, this is an important message. It says upgradable to 32, but you don't need 32, 16 is fine. If you get one more stick, you'll be chilling. But for a space, it has a half a terabyte of a SSD, so that's actually really good. It has 512GB SSD. I actually have one of these, and I also have 2 more 240GB, but I just recommend either getting this one or just getting a good terabyte. But yeah, and of course obviously has Windows 10 Home. Now for the looks of it, it does not, obviously it's not having like these crazy fans and this crazy RGB, but it honestly does not look that bad. I actually like the look of it. But yeah, it's not terrible. This is what it has on the front, you know, the normal stuff. And yeah, let's get into the next PC. Alright guys, so the second PC is going to actually be a CyberPower PC Gamer Extreme. Okay, no, I'm not reading that. But it's just know it's going to be a CyberPower PC, which people actually like. This is more of a recognized like brand for game PCs, but it has an Intel i5-10400F, which is like literally like, it's like the equivalent of a 3600, I'd say. And this is how fast is it. I mean, it doesn't really matter, just it's never going to be that low. But the good thing about this PC, it's actually under 1,000, and it has a 1660 Super. This is literally the upgraded version, like way better than mine. Like my 1650 Super, this is a 1660 Super. It has 6 gigs as well. And then the only downside of this PC is it has only 8GB of RAM, but it's so hard to get one under 1,000 with 16 gigs of RAM. And also this one had the good GPU, so I just went ahead and went with this one. But yeah, it has 8GB. It's most likely upgradable. It has to be upgradable. There's just no way. If I could see if it's upgradable right now actually. Okay, yeah. As you can see, these black lines right in the middle. Those black lines next to that white stick is actually how much space it has. So if you could put literally 3 more sticks in here and you'll be chilling. So then you got a 500GB SSD, which is also, it's fairly good. It's a different version of a SSD, but it's actually still good. It can even be better. But yeah, and of course Windows 10. Every PC is probably gonna have Windows 10. And yeah, as you can see, this PC looks a lot better too. Like those fans look hella nice. It also comes with a keyboard. I don't recommend it. It's pretty bad, but and a mouse too. The mouse maybe not that bad. Who knows? But yeah, it looks way better though. Like honestly, look at that fan right there. I mean, the Intel fan's not looking too nice, but yeah, this PC is overall way better, obviously, because it's a higher price range. But let's get into the next PC. Alright guys, now for the last PC. Wow, this PC is literally insane. I know it looks exactly the same as the other one, but the specs are way different. The only downside of this one as well is it has only 8 gigabytes of RAM, but the CPU is really good actually. It's literally the upgraded version of the last PC. I know I keep saying that, but it literally, that's how it goes. But this CPU is like brand new. It's like been out for less than 6 months, I think, but it's pretty good. And obviously 8 gigabytes, like I said. But the good thing is the RTX 2060, guys. This is literally the upgraded version of the 1660 Super. Literally everything's the upgraded version, but the 2060 is actually such a good card. Like, it's recommended by a lot of people. It's a really good card. Then for space, we got a 500 gigabyte SSD as the normal. Literally all 3 PCs have had this. It's literally so good. It has the NVMe one, which is the other one, the different version, like the same one as the last PC. But this one actually doesn't have Windows 10. It actually has Windows 11, which is pretty new as well, which is super good. But yeah, it looks insane as well. Obviously, it's the same PC as the last one. But yeah, guys, that's the 3 PCs. Now let's test my system in our Fortnite arena game. Overall, guys, that was the 3 best gaming PCs plus my PC. As you can see, performs pretty well for the price. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. See you next time.